possible, be referred to the President of the Senate before commencement of the day's sitting, and the President of the Senate shall refuse to allow the claim unless he is satisfied that the matter is definite and urgent. If the claim is allowed by the President of the Senate and the leave of the Senate is given by at least 1/5 of all senators, the matter shall stand over till the next legislative day. A senator moving a motion under Combined Orders 41 and 51 shall ensure copies of the motion are available for all senators when approval to move the motion is granted. Order 51. Notice shall not be dispensed with in the case of a motion or in respect of any other proceeding for which notice is required except with the consent of the President of the Senate and the general assent of the senators present.
Distinguished Senator Ireti, you know, I came from another, we had actually passed, look at Order 38.
No, sir, we haven't passed it because what you just dispensed of was a matter of urgent public importance. And I have been in this Senate when you have read three or four of such in a sitting, and everybody can attest to that.
Reading it is different.
Oh, you have taken them, sir.
We have taken the matter of urgent national importance.
Yes, sir.
And by our rule, we should take one in a day. But what I'm saying in essence is that you can always raise it. And when you raise it, we will put the question to our colleagues. Sometimes they will tell you, bring it in a formal motion the next day. But it is not that we will go on taking matters of urgent importance. And if you look at the other paper, you will see, Leader of the Senate, can you please sit down? Explain to
you
her.
asked for it to be brought as a motion today from yesterday. It's a carryover, sir.
Is it here?
Yes, of course it's here.
Is it on the other paper? It's not on the other paper. The clerk said it's not on the other paper. But come, so it wouldn't appear as if women are marginalized. The Senate leader, can you please refer us to the proceedings of the Senate? Because some of these things is about procedure. But the Senate cannot go up and down. We follow the procedure of doing things. So if we have already started orders of the day, we can't go back again to the other side of matter of urgent national importance. We have our own procedures. But the outside world will not understand. The outside world will think that maybe a female senator wanted to raise an issue and the Senate president said no. But it is not here. You should have given it to the Senate services, to the Senate Committee on Senator Zam. You should have listed it now if she gave it to you. Did she give you any motion? Rules and business.
No, Your Excellency, no, sir, but we are talking.
Please rise as you are addressing your colleagues.
Yeah.
It's part of the orientation we have to go through now.
I will talk
to list for today.
No, sir, not to my knowledge.
So, procedure is very clear. Senator Sadiq. Well, as a ranking senator, can you explain the procedure so that everybody will understand? So, Sadiq, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
Fantastic. And welcome to that seat.
So, Mr. President, our procedures are very clear. Maybe there is a little mix-up somewhere. When she came in yesterday with 41, as a motion to be taken the next legislative day, that gives her automatic spot in the order paper the next legislative day. But she has to still carry that motion to rules and business, and it will be scheduled for the next legislative day. So perhaps there is a problem between that understanding and communication. Thank you, Mr. President.
Because she brought it up yesterday. Senator Siri,
What happened?
you have to keep your eyes in one location. The matter should be brought today. When the Senate directed the matter should be brought today, it means that you have to come through substantive motion, which should be submitted to the rules and business. Then they will put it on our order paper for today. Mandatorily, we will now take it. But not that you come again by raising order 41 and 51, because we dealt with that yesterday on that motion. So it should have come as a substantive motion on our order paper. So she doesn't understand. That is why she left. So I don't know. Okay, please, I will give you a chance to say something, but let Senator Binos Yero. No, but I'm talking about the rules of the Senate. Please,
Of course. I agree, sir, that it should have been.
As directed by the Senate yesterday, for it to be listed on the order paper. And the chairman of Rules and Business, Senator Zam,
But, sir, with respect to the, I'm surprised that it wasn't captured in the order paper.
Was it submitted?
The president himself, a minute to the closure of business of work yesterday, he permitted me to speak a few words into the motion, which is with regard to the demolition of the Paul Osa estate. So I actually have the motion with me, sir.
Natasha never gave me any motion to be put on the order paper. And she's there. I'm not aware.
Come again.
I said Senator Natasha did not approach me, nor send, nor delivered, nor posted any motion to me to be put on the order paper, with due respect to her.
Senator, distinguished colleagues, the correct procedure would have been for the motion to be listed on our order paper if the motion had been submitted in line with the directives of the Senate to Senator Zam, the chairman of Rules and Business. You want to explain?
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, if we have to discuss this matter further, Mr. President, I will urge that we go to a closed session.
That we go to?
A closed session. Which one is no. I'm talking to the chair. I'm talking to the president.
Since yesterday, sir.
Motion distributed?
Now, yes.
They are distributing it now?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and move your motion. But please
Senate President, distinguished colleagues.
Start with slight apology to your colleagues for walking out on them.
No, sir.
then we have a problem there. If you are not humble
Okay, I
enough,
apologize to my
if you are
colleagues for
not
working
humble
out.
enough to
Okay,
apologize
sir,
to your
I
colleagues
apologize to my colleagues
working
for
out on
working
them,
out.
then you
Now,
won't move your
added
motion.
to that, my colleagues, I expect fairness in the Senate for everybody. Concessions are given to other people. I expect them to be given to me also when it is needed. I apologize if you did not like how I lost my temper, but I was expecting
your
this
apology
to
is
happen
accepted.
today.
Proceed to move your motion.
My apology again, so bad. Mr. President, my distinguished colleagues, my name is Senator Ireti Kingibe, representing the Federal Capital Territory. Note that the Federal Capital Administration, on the instruction of Honorable Minister of Federal Capital Territory, embarked on massive demolition of structures within the Federal Capital Territory. Also note that the demolition, according to the FCT authority, was informed by illegal structures and non-development of allocated plots of land by the FCT administration. Concerned that in recent time, the demolition exercise in the FCT is no longer based on reasons adduced by the FCT administration that necessitated the demolition. Further concerned that the current demolition in the FCT is not in line with due process of court orders to demolish. As such, a cross-section of individuals had suffered untold hardships occasioned by massive demolition, which has led to a loss of properties worth billions of naira. Also concerned that at the moment, an estate by name Messrs. Paulosa, for which late Colonel Paul Osankwanwa Akpabio is the chairman, is currently under revocation and demolition. And from reliable information, the said plot of land was allocated to him in 1984 with requisite title document. And further concerned that the owner of this estate was a patriotic Nigerian who served the nation meritoriously and one of the first intakes of the Nigerian Defense Academy, Kaduna, with registration number 001. Senate resolves accordingly to urge the FCT administration to halt the ongoing revocation and demolition of the said property, as it does not fall within the purview of the reasons for the massive demolition being carried by the FCDA. Also, all demolitions should follow due process. Second prayer. I so submit.
Thank you very much for your motion. That number 001, are you very sure? Because I know that Wellington Bassey's estate, Wellington Bassey. Okay. Okay, the first 001 was for the Nigerian Army. Then this 001 is for the Defense Academy. Okay. Any seconder? Yes. Senator Natasha.
Representing the good people of Kogi Central. I stand to second the motion as raised by distinguished Senator Ireti Kingibe that we should please put a stop to the demolition of Paul Osa Estate in Abuja and set up a committee to investigate the matters that are arising. We should call for the petitions from the estate owners and also invite the Honorable Minister and his team so we can view things objectively from all sides. Thank you so much. I so submit.
Thank you.
President, my colleagues, my name is Karimi Sunday Steve. I represent the people of Kogi West. If you look at this motion, Mr. President, sir, a specific land allocation was mentioned belonging to one Paul Akpabio. We don't know any detail about this thing. And we are just coming because of this to tell the minister, stop. There is need to investigate this matter before giving any directive. We must hear from the minister. So we have to hear before we say stop demolition. So let's hear from the minister first. You can't shave a man's head at his back. You can't shave his head at his back. We need to hear from the minister.
I disagree with Senator Karimi. I think we need to be fair to everybody. There is before us an allegation that says certain steps are to be taken, which will culminate in demolition. Are we saying that we should allow the place to be demolished while we are trying to look into it? My own view is simple. We should tell him to stop, and as Senator Natasha has said, start the investigation so that there is a level playing ground. Are we now going to investigate, and if we find that the minister has done something wrong, but he has then demolished? I don't think that is fair. I think what is fair is to say, stop the situation today and let us investigate. With respect, sir.